Now, I wanted to bring something to your attention. You know, we are so focused on things that we have no control over, and that's the decision and the last decision being made from the court, whether or not Natureboy is innocent or guilty. Now, I just want to say we have met a lot of down low men from Natureboy and stuff that ties back to Natureboy, from Natureboy going on to this site and making money, because Instagram kept kicking him off because of some of the stuff that he was doing that was violating the terms of Instagram. And I just want to bring a lot of things to your attention. Let's do some backstory on Natureboy. Put a Y in the chat if you saw, well, in the comment section of this video, or a Y in the chat if you're in this live premiere. Please let me know if you remembered when it came out, Natureboy, at that adult movie flick that he did. He was at the hospital, and there was a Caucasian man that was dressed up as a doctor, and he was doing what I would call a checkup. But we know what kind of video that was. It was an adult X-rated video, and Natureboy tried to say for the longest time, even on Sinetta TV's show, that was not him. In denial, because Natureboy is on the down low. And he was trying to, for the longest time, make it seem like he didn't go both ways, which I have nothing against people that do go both ways, or one way or the other. However, I just want to bring, some things to your attention, because it runs high risk that, these things could be spread because of people being on the down low. So later on, as time went by and Natureboy couldn't hide it no more, he pretty much had told us that, yeah, that was me. And then other things came out, thanks to Velvet, and other sources, that it is confirmed that Natureboy has, went down that path, with the opposite. So me bringing this up to you shouldn't be a shock, but there was 2 incidents that happened on this platform yesterday on Big O. One being K9, who has been making us think for the longest time on social media, also even bashing men that go that way, that he's a straight male. Meanwhile, on the DL, it is allegedly being said that a woman that he was dealing with alongside with a transgender man. So that means that the guy was born a man, but had an operation to become a woman. She got on to Big O, and she was upset because I guess she had basically said, listen, I'm unprotected with you. I don't want to have to use protection with you, but if I find out that you're doing things, we're going to have to be protected. And she finds out that, I guess, maybe during their relationship, that K9 did an adult video with another man. But it's really sad because of K9 being such a narcissist, and lying to these different women, but making it public at those period of times that he was in a relationship with them, and he didn't, swing that way. These women were unprotected. And then these women, as we know of, because it's social media and these people do this for content, putting their real life out there, who they've slept with and all that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're probably having unprotected sex with other people, spreading whatever perhaps could be going on. So yesterday, now as we speak, K9's transgender relationship that they broke up, I guess, yesterday, went to the hotel that he was staying in and tried to break his windows out. And then she also brought along her Pum, and she couldn't successfully break the window of the car that was in the garage to get to K9, on the DL man. So she shot the window.
You want to play with me? You want to play with me? With it. He look at my gun.
Now, she's in jail. So anyways, to make a long story short, I also had bumped into a situation with Madam Low. She's another transgender. She was born a man and transitioned into being a woman. She had a fallout with what I would say appeared to be a straight man. She got mad because that straight man, or appeared to be straight man, he probably is not straight, and he probably is open about him being who he is. However, he's not open about his status. So Madam Low, the transgender, took it upon herself to expose to the public that he just recently found that he was HIV positive. And he she he transmitted the disease while cheating on Madam Low. And Madam Low, the transgender, wanted the whole big go and the whole world to know basically he was off limits because he's sick. I say this to say we have got to be careful of who we give ourselves to. We were talking about this in the community with the carbonation things that we know that they were passing along. Natureboy was real transparent about him accepting people with a disease that's not life threatening, but you can't get rid of. And a lot of the people at the camp already had it, and they were being unprotected with that. We see what happened to Malia. She had something that was a new disease that had to be filed because of the simple fact that they've never had on record some disease that formed in her body from not clearing up alleged STDs. We have to be careful. There's all kind of signs around Natureboy that this dude's an evil person. He dragged a lot of people along, even people in the conscious community who were trying to live, holistic, live off the land, that honestly probably do grow food and live off the land, who follow him over here saying, well, if Natureboy is on Big Go, we're going to be on Big Go too, because we need to make ends meet so we can live this sort of lifestyle, not knowing that you're not only going to make ends meet, but you're going to be brought in to a lot of drama. And you're going to also meet some of these toxic people off of this app, and you don't know what you're getting yourself into. It's really no better than going over the carbonation. You just don't know what your hand is going to be dealt dealing with these trifling, demonic people. You have to be careful, and as we speak now, this is another way for these people to cash in, because now this K9 dude that you see here with the bonnet on his head, he's now bragging, yeah, I'm a snitch. I ain't going out there to fight her. I already got an open case with Yetta, talking about another woman who's a straight woman that he lied to the whole time, that he only liked it women, and then it comes out later or at the end of the relationship that the dude's on the down low. People need to be transparent and truthful to people, because this is their lives that you're playing with. This is not a game. This is not a skit like what K9's doing. He spoke all of this skit into existence because he eventually did get kicked out of Yetta's place, and the girl that's in this skit here is the one that put him out. He later on moved on to the transgender who he was in a past relationship with, and the transgender who just recently got out of jail sounded like, from all the people that interviewed her yesterday, she was trying to get K9 back. So if it took her to go to jail to let him know that she wasn't playing, that's what she was going to do. But it's just so sad what our youth that are coming up after us are doing with their lives. And I also noticed on that site, you see a lot of people showing other people's status and a lot of them have HIV, or some of them are probably full-blown AIDS, or they're taking the PrEP and they're showing that. And it's just so sad that we don't value our lives like we should. And we play Russian roulette with our lives all the time. You have to be protecting yourself. You got to protect your eyes and your ears, because people can, within a split second, destroy everything that you stand for. And we have to take heed to this. And as I was looking at this, I said to myself, all of this download, men, ties back to Natureboy. All of this stuff. And I'm quite sure the legal system is looking at this too. And they're saying, how do you call yourself a god all in the same breath? And you associate yourself with these kind of crowds.